If you added up all the times that I've assisted with groups of people to invent things or to do things, like I said, the backpacks, the basket weaving, the building with bamboo, and the hunting for natural mosquito repellents, and the mining techniques, and the mining. Like a long time ago, I asked my people to add up all the different projects and offshoot projects that had become or were a part of or were because of me. And that's why, in general, I think they finally just gave up and just decided to call me all. Because, I mean, steam engines, flight, and it just kind of like, it's like a domino. It goes click, 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 click. If you just start adding up everything, it's like, after a while, I think you probably just give up and just go, forget it. He's just all. It's like, yeah. I mean, inventing steam and then managing people and then my sneakers. I wanted to have silent shoes. By the way, it's a true story. I asked for them to make quiet shoes, sneakers. It was a long time ago. But it's a true story. I wanted them to make sneakers, quiet shoes. And so they did. They made really quiet rubber sole shoes, which were quiet. But they named sneakers because they were so quiet. And then they sold them. Anyway, though, if you added up all the different programs that I've been a part of, and most of them good, there have been a few things, but most, a lot of my projects were mostly just building and sewers and water and farming, like the whole circle crop farming. I asked them to try out a couple of different techniques. I asked them to try out square farming, and I was like, why don't you try making a farm in a circle? You know how you normally put the things like this? Go in a circle. And I mean, it was just a theory, that if you put water in the middle, it'd go out to the outside edges or something instead of being spilled, or I don't know. It's funny. I don't know how it actually even works, really, or how it's actually even better. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I was like, try making crops in a circle, just for the fun of it. And they seem to think that it's better for some reason. I don't know if that's true or not. I just suggested it. It's just one of those random things. I was like, why don't you try doing that? Just see if it works. And they tried all kinds of different other techniques. I had many little things. I was like, why don't you see what's wrong with the dirt? Why things won't grow? I was like a little child then. I was like, why don't you see why things don't grow? How do you make the desert farmable? Just like a little kid. I had invented steam and stuff, but I am not a botanist. Nor do I know anything about hydroculture, really. But I asked other people to find out. And it's been many years now. But, yeah, I had a lot of people were able to eat. Sometimes when I look at the cities now, it's like, where does all the food come from? I know back in the day, like they were making rice balls for people. I'm going to name this video Rice Balls. And I was having the Americans make rice balls and make ways of making rice more, able to carry. It's like, how do you carry rice long distances? So they're making little rice balls for me. Like little rice rations, a little ball of rice, would feed one person or so. I was like, I wanted them to figure out how much rice a person would need to eat during a one-day period, and then make a little ball of that. And they did. They made little rice balls, which was basically a ration for one person that you could eat, like, one portion during half the day, and then the other portion the other half of the day, or for a one-day ration of one rice ball. And that's how. And then my people were making them. And that's how and then from there went into MREs and meals ready to eat and making food last and blah, 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 blah. But yeah, rice balls. Who knew, right? Yeah. I had a whole big, feeding trail thing, going and finding people to feed. The communists were a lot more effective at it than Americans. Americans kind of sucked. They were too busy making drugs or something. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure, but they did some research and development. I don't know. Like I said, I probably need to go to Washington and slap someone upside the head, considering it's like, dude, you forgot me, didn't you? I need to go find the president of the United States and go slap him, because it's like, did you invent the word America? No. Who invented the word America? I'll tell you what. One country for anyone who can name the real person who actually came up with the name America. $1 million if you know who actually came up with the word America. If it's anyone besides Lucifer or Brian, you're wrong. I should know this because I'm him. Either that or I'm just really, really crazy. I'm the only one who's really this crazy. Anyway, though, I don't know what to say. Kind of a shocker, isn't it?